Hexagons.
Welcome back to another Hyper Hexagon episode of Banjo-Kazooie.
All right. So we had a debate, and we apologize if this is not where we left off in the last episode, but we know we're close enough, so it's all
We're close
good.
enough. This is the general vicinity of where we need to go.
So, I wasn't sure. I thought that was gonna roll out of the way and everything, but I guess not.
Okay.
Oh.
I guess.
I wonder actually if you need to be a gator to get through that.
I don't think the gator lasts this. Oh, it might, because I think we went the other way with it. Oh, man.
Yeah. Because I think initially I think like is that weird thing where like you could go through this way with the boots, but it's not like required. I also don't think that we need to necessarily go that. No, there's I think a secret in there, if I recall. I don't remember, to be honest with you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's oh, that's fine.
Somehow
You're
I
fine.
did not take damage.
So I guess we can just run in, grab the gator, and if it need be, we'll just be disappointed. If not, I think the gator will last long enough because there was nothing else that you could have done. I think the gator was just kind of like oh, that's slow down on my end. Holy crap!
Nope.
All right, to the people at home, if you're listening to this, that it's been a good time so far, but TFP's internet is in fact breaking on me a little bit, so.
Oh no!
This is the wrong way. No, yeah, no. You're right. You're right. It is the right way. Yeah. I just keep thinking that like Mumbo's Mountain is just. This is not Mumbo's Mountain. What am I talking about? Mumbo's Hut. That's what I'm trying to say. I got to imagine I'm coming in pretty awful on your side.
No, you sound totally fine, which is hilarious. I probably sound like a weird robot.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, the funnier part was that like you were literally on like 4 to 8-bit like kind of squares going on there for a second on my end. So like
Great.
But it has resolved itself now. So and for the viewers at home, it's like nothing has happened.
Ooh, the magic of the computer editing. Magic of trying to get to the raccoon. There's no raccoon in this game, is there?
I don't think so.
I don't know why I said raccoon.
I'm trying to think. Well, no, because that would be too much of a thing to sly. And
yeah.
I don't think Rare would have anything to be like, Sly Cooper.
Okay.
So any bets we're gonna be disappointed?
I'm afraid we might be, but I'm gonna be really hopeful that we are not going to be disappointed.
All right.
Oh, that's not the exit. Oh boy.
Oh, you almost got
That's
got.
just the window. Everything is fine.
Speaking of bugs, I'm excited to finally say that I am literally 5 bugs and sea creatures away from finishing my Animal Crossing museum.
Nice.
I'm so close. After we get done recording tonight, that's exactly what I'm going to spend the rest of my night doing. Just sitting there.
Catching bugs.
Catching bugs. Or rather more like not catching bugs for the most part, because it's like the dumb ones, like the golden stag and like everything that's like impossible to catch. So it's like, I would love if it was dragonflies like what we just saw, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah. I still need art for my museum, but I've kind of given up on that at the moment.
Yeah, I kind of cheated that a little bit. I feel kind of bad doing that, but at the same time, like, Red is so unfair when it comes to art that it's just like, I'm not all that upset that I did it that way. All right, moment of truth.
Moment of truth.
So we know the gator's going to be fine in the water, but it's just a matter of how far can the gator go. And I think we're going to be okay. I think Mumbo would have been like, Mumbo magic can't work at this point, so.
That would make sense.
I was correct. I don't think this is actually going to take us to the next level, though.
I'm honestly more impressed the little gator could make it up the icy hill.
Well, you know, gators are resilient in some ways. I wouldn't.
It's a book!
Yeah.
Hello, book!
I like that Grunty just knows.
I mean, it's her mountain.
I mean, if she knew all that much, then why is she letting Banjo do all this work?
That's a great question. Blue eggs! Oh, it's in... Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That there would be... You could do crazy things with the,
Yeah, with the letters that were there.
Yeah.
It's kind of a unique way to put a cheat code system in. To be honest, I don't even think this is a cheat code. So basically, it's gonna give you, I think it's gonna upgrade your eggs to like 100. So like, I don't know. I wouldn't call that a cheat code. Like if Banjo's head would be like big head mode, like if that was a thing you can spell out, that would be like, all right, I can accept that. But did I say?
And yeah, that's the only thing in here. This is just him. Great.
So that still hinders us on that we need to, you know, go actually find a place. Are you gonna go do the sandcastle first, or are you gonna just go?
Let's do the sandcastle first, I think.
Right.
Through the magic of editing, we shall be in the sandcastle. Hooray!
TFP just doesn't want to subject you to walking really slow with the alligator.
I really don't.
Do you remember the password? Ooh.
I do. Well, that crab is very evil.
And he kind of gave up.
That was very close. Blue egg. 200 eggs.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if there was ever an instance in this game where I ran out of eggs. Like, I mean, the 200 eggs is nice, but like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I might have hit 0 eggs, but I feel like there's always been eggs, like, close enough that it's not a huge deal, you know?
Yeah, I think you were more of like sub 10 or something like that, so I don't know.
Alright, now we need to find the ice zone.
It's definitely not through that tunnel down there, I'll tell you that much.
No.
Up top there on the right is Clankers. I think it's this way.
I would assume it's somewhere just in this vicinity. Like, maybe it is in the weird tomb zone.
What was the other way?
This way where I'm heading?
No, the other way. Across the other side.
That's
not...
Plank, or that's Bubble Gloop. Or...
No, because Bubble Gloop was by... like, Treasure Trove. No, not that way. Up that way.
Oh.
No, not that way.
This? Oh.
Apparently we're quite a bit delayed here.
Just a little bit. Sorry about that. Because, yeah, this way is Bubble Gloop.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, yeah, okay, you're definitely right. Okay. Alright, so that's not right. Then, yeah, it must be up by the jars. I don't know if I could take a monster seriously like that if it's just waving its hands in the air.
I mean, that's why they say, you know, wave your hands in the air like you just don't care. This monster just does not care.
I guess.
It's like, hey, I'm here to be annoying, but like only slightly.
Maybe. Oh, definitely grab the mumbo token. Token.
Grab the mumbo turducken.
Grab the mumbo tekken.
Yeah. This seems like a thing for later.
Oh, there.
Wait,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
that looks like Icy Zone.
Yeah, that's definitely Icy Zone.
These guys have cool blue jackets.
Yeah, that indicates that they are stronger.
It did?
That's the national video game way, of course, don't you know? I mean, think back to Mario Brothers when the crabs turn blue, and then they're the meaner crabs.
That is true. I bet I will unlock something fun up there after we do the Freezy Peak.
Oh, that's using your brain to think. All right, so for the record, even it's you know what? Gosh darn it! Like I know this is coming out like way later in August to you people at home, but like we totally missed the ball here of like July, Christmas
in July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you even need that yellow feather?
No, I think I'm maxed out. I don't know why I'm trying to do that. I also don't know why I'm trying to get blue eggs. We just did the thing. Man, I am on the ball.
Get on the
Put
ball.
on in here. A bunch of sad children.
Wah!
Boggy.
Great. Now the kids have no presents. How can you have Christmas with no presents?
Wait, no,
can we
terrible.
Can we look at that other picture again? No, not that one. The other one. The one
with the two kids?
Yeah. There's 3 kids. The other kid does not make the cut for that picture with Dad.
That's very unfortunate for whichever kid is. Maybe one of them was young. Like, I don't know. One of them wasn't born yet.
Wow. Couldn't take a new picture and replace it.
Like they're. Maybe this is just me because like my siblings are older than me by like quite a margin, but there are plenty of pictures of my brother and sister without me.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, those 3 kids back there, that was like triplets.
You're not wrong.
I think there's one more music note that we missed on the ramp on the upper side.
I did.
Yeah. That'd be
Do I need to
unfortunate.
like to abuse this poor man? No.
What did he say he wanted?
I think he said he wanted help.
Try that again. I feel like you actually miss. But I could be wrong.
Whoa, no!
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I'll come back to that. Or, okay, we can go back up.
No, we can just go back up. It's fine.
I don't remember
I
this.
wish I could talk to this man again.
Well, he's dying. You gotta help him. No.
Oh, wait. Do I need to...
It would definitely be a ground pound over there. Oh, maybe, yeah.
This is terrible.
First you jump on the guy, then you crap on the guy. Anything else you want to do? Poor guy just wants to get home to his children.
Oh no.
Okay, maybe.
Please say what you needed to say. You said again because I
maybe
forgot.
you can't. Maybe you can't help him. I still think you're missing, but I don't know.
I think I'm on him pretty.
All right, yeah, that was a pretty
good.
solid one, yeah. Okay, guess I'll come back to him.
We'll come back to you later.
So, okay, those snowmen that throw snowballs, let me tell you, they're pretty big jerks. So just be aware of that.
The Twinkly Munchers.
Yeah, dude. Serious business. Be careful about them.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, right there.
Oh no.
You,
Oh, no.
You let 2 get eaten. You let 3 get eaten. How could
Oh,
you?
this is going
Oh
so
my
badly.
goodness! It's
This is a twinkly massacre.
Alright, we're getting some across. Oh, it's your favorite sound again.
Yeah.
Just pitched up. That one was just ready.
I will protect you.
I don't think you got that one
Oh.
in there. Oh.
Stop it! There we go. Oh, man.
It doesn't even give you something, it just gives you a button to press.
Oh, that's a big ice cube.
Yeah, it's a very mean ice cube.
Oh, God. Ice physics, please. There we go.
Not gonna beat up the ice cube. I feel like water might hurt you, so be careful.
Yes, the water is too cold, apparently. Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, stay out then. Can you do the bird? Yeah, that is that. Oh, yeah, okay, I know what you need to do. You should definitely beat up the ice cube first, though, yes.
That I need to do... Ah,
Yeah.
hey, hit the right button!
But you missed again. But you missed 3 times.
Okay, that one hit. Come on.
It's never simple. You have to hit it multiple times before it actually... Yeah, there you go. Be a star, TFP.
I am working on it. I gotta climb this thing, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, there's a Mumbo token as well. Uh-oh.
That's a secondary. Look, it's the termites. Your favorite.
Yeah. Oh.
It's just right there.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I fell down. The timer seems to have stopped at the very least.
Yeah, I don't know why it stopped. Maybe it was an opening into the tree itself.
Maybe. Oops. Nope, go up.
Uh-oh.
Since it stopped, I'm going
Yeah, I was
to
gonna
take
say.
this casual moment to just, you know...
We have a music note that we hang from our tree every year. It's like this boring red plastic one, but you know what? It makes it on the tree every single year.
Don't need red. Don't need red feathers.
You will at some point.
I will at some point, but at the moment I do still have 50. Oop. Oh, that was weird. Oh, that was the wrong button.
It's a great question, actually. I feel like maybe you were too slow.
Maybe I was. So reset the...
Oh. Okay, I get it. Yeah. There's something else you have to do.
Is it charged directly into the ice water?
No, that's a bad idea. Alright, you gotta go be the star.
Be a star.
Yeah. And you have 60 seconds to do so. So how do you do so? I can tell you one thing, you can't be a star inside the tree.
I don't know how to be... Oh, wait, do I do this? Is that how I be a star? No.
Nope. You're kind of on the right track, though.
Oh, there's a fly spot somewhere, probably.
Yes. Fly through
But
the
where?
star. I think it's on top of the presents.
I feel like I wasted a lot of time.
I would be impressed if you could turn around and make that happen, but
It's worth a shot!
it's gonna be close. That's what's gonna be. It's gonna be really close.
Oh, no! So close.
Oh. I like how the lights just turn into JPEGs on the tree.
It was the style at the time.
Going for a crash landing.
Okay.
Be a star, TFP.
I will be a star! Third star to the left, straight on till morning. I don't think that's the line. I think I'm mixing my lines.
I don't know what the line would be from. This is another for only TFP joke.
Well, no, because I think one of them, it's like Peter Pan and Star Trek. I think I'm mixing the lines of... Did I not... Was I not a star?
I don't know. Oh, I think you have to do it multiple times.
Oh, there we go. You did have to do it 3 times. Video games.
I feel like there's a thing that you can do to just drop yourself, but I could be wrong on that. Oh, that works too.
There's ground pounds.
That was like an optical illusion, because I thought Banjo was way closer to the ground for a second, but I was also like, Banjo looked really big to be on the ground.
I think I was like on a frond, and it looked like the ground. Oops. Hey, there we go.
This is the first one, right?
It's the first one of the cold zone.
9 to go.
Also, I used some red feathers.
Oh, I love red flour in my my cake. It really gets that extra taste.
Any more eggs? Nope, I got all the eggs. Okay.
There's still so much to explore on the cold weather world of freezing. Okay, not in the water though. Okay.
Yeah, it's everything's fine.
Ha 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 ha.
Okay, can't do that. Got it.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, he's... Well, I was trying to peck the snowman, but it wasn't working. But now I see that his hat's got a big red X on it,
Yeah.
like, you should hit him there. But I am just going to heal up first. Oh, there's bottles.
Yeah, you should definitely get the bottles move. I don't actually remember the bottles move is, but you should still get it.
Yeah. More moves is better than less moves, I find.
I think we're getting close to the point where like you're not even gonna have bottles like on maps because just like you learned everything. But I could be wrong.
Beak bomb!
So it's really important to say this is a very disastrous move and bad things will happen to you when you use it, so be very careful.
It's also very confusing to me because if I'm flying because of Kazooie, why were we shooting Kazooie out like a missile?
Don't worry about it.
That seems like a bad move.
Nah, don't worry about it.
I'm a little worried about it. Also, oh god. Ice physics! Oh my god, ice physics, please.
Yeah,
I
you
just want...
You just do not want to stand on that ledge.
I don't. Please, ice physics.
Also, what's that wrapping paper? It looks like cranberries is a wrapping paper.
I think it's supposed to be like ornaments.
It's a lot of red
Maybe?
ornaments.
There's a lot of red ornaments. Oh my god.
Well, everybody, we found out what TFP's Achilles heel is.
I
Ice
feel like we
level.
learned this already. Oh, I thought it was going to be tiny platforms. So I forget which level had the tiny platforms that I messed up 8 billion times.
I'm surprised you didn't get hit by that, but that's okay too.
Alright, let's...
You should test one first before you just like... Or just go for it.
Nope. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's rough.
But I'm guessing I do need to do that into the red X's on their hats to
Yes.
defeat.
Yes, you will.
In the interim, music notes.
You feel like you still haven't found very many.
I found a third of them, over a third of them.
Yeah, I guess.
Almost 2/5 of them. Exactly 2/5 of them.
It's always like a bad or good sign when it's like, am I supposed to have like a nice even number at this point? Or am I supposed to have like an odd, weird number like 37?
Oops. Kind of didn't want to just collect all of those and save them for the inevitable part where I mess this up multiple times, but whatever.
I think if like you run out of feathers, you can always go into like a house or something and just like take care of them.
Ow! Rude.
Oh, you got.
Oops. Oh dear.
Oh, that's.
That's gone all the way wrong.
Yeah, I wish there was like a first-person like flight simulator look.
I wish there was a Xevious-like reticle.
Oh yeah,
that would
that
just be like, this is where you're going to end up. That would be, I feel, the most needed thing. Ow. Let's just try it like this.
you were close.
Oh, okay. I was close. Now we're over here.
At least there's a platform over here.
There's a Mumbo. Oops. I bet the Mumbo will give me something that will let me walk in the cold water. Just a hunch.
You hope.
I do hope.
But would you rather go hang out with Mumbo, or would you rather get rid of all the snowmen so that they stop bothering?
I'd rather get rid of all the snowmen first, but... Or at the very least, I'd rather meander this way and be like, oh, what's going on over here? Like, health? Health is good. Look at that. Fully healed up.
But for how long?
It's not very, I assume.
That's not the spirit.
It's the spirit of realism.
But you're supposed to have the spirit of Christmas and holidays and miracles and presents. Lots and lots of presents.
We have one present. We could probably give that to either the dad or the children.
Give it to the kid that, didn't make it into the picture.
Yeah. It's a really long scarf
Well,
that the snowman is wearing.
it's stylish.
It is a original Psychonauts 2 protagonist level of scarf. Or Psychonauts 1 protagonist, rather.
God, I have not played that. There's one more music note.
Oh, God. Oh, there's a Jinjo, too.
Like, I'm almost positive I thought I saw it.
Oh, yep, you did.
Yeah.
It was hiding. Oh. Well,
Oh, that's something.
Oh god! I murdered this bear again!
Okay, so I was right. Like, you did have to, like jam into his stomach or something. You just had to...
Yeah, just had to do it with sharp knives instead of a bird.
Yeah.
Also, this dad is terrible. Like, come on.
Yeah, don't
We
worry
got
about
presents.
You know, he's trying his best.
He's trying his best.
Are you tired of the snowman laughing at you yet?
I mean, it's a better sound effect than some of the others in this game.
I mean, like that. Oh!
The horrendous pain we inflicted on the turtle. Okay. Okay. Here's the plan, is we're gonna be like this, and then we're gonna go... Oh, too high! Way too high.
I would just try to get as close as you can to him and do it. I think you'll have the best results. Because, like, from far away, like, it's just so hard to, like, know where he's being aimed at.
Hey! Oh, I got the right one first, too. Oops.
Oh, yeah, that's a throwaway. You just gotta try again, or find a different one for the time being.
Yep.
You can recover pretty easily, too, which is nice.
Got him.
This place becomes so much better when you do get rid of the snowman, though.
Didn't get him.
Oh, well, I mean,
Landed in the
at
water.
least you're by a launch pad.
That is true. I did not see this launch pad before, and I'm glad that I noticed it this time. Oh my god. Please collect the feather. Okay, so we got the one directly beneath me.
I think you got 2. I think you need to get 5.
Yep, okay. So there's this one and then the 2 other ones. Too low!
Aw, that should have
Shoot
got
outside the screen. That one should have counted.
Yeah, I don't know that. Okay, now I feel bad because you're just having bad luck with this.
Oops. Oh, okay. Swoop it around for another pass. Hey, there we go.
All right.
All right.
And you still recovered into the air. Has this music gotten to you yet?
No.
That's a song that I keep meaning to do for like a Christmas time. And I just stop and don't. Especially now that I have my cool sleigh bells.
Oh, there's the health increase. That's good to,
It-
good to get.
Very important. You got a lot of stuff on the ground to get.
Yeah. Now the last one, hopefully.
Does this level feel so much enjoyable now that you've gotten rid of snowmen?
It would feel enjoyable as soon as I get rid of this last one because, man.
This is like the same. This is like a reverse dunk kick. I feel like
Yeah.
instead of you throwing the balls, you're getting the balls thrown at you, but you're like being the nice person, just trying to go about your business, and they're just laughing at you and just saying insulting things.
Come on. Hey! That works.
That works. Look, it's a Jiggy for getting rid of snowmen.
Yay. Ow.
That was danger, but okay.
I lived. All right, let's round pound the grunty face. Whoops. Let's not skid directly into the icy water. Hey, look who was right.
It was a lucky guess.
The lucky guess of using my I have played a video game before brain going,
TFP wants that health.
I do.
I feel like that was all the important stuff to have been gotten.
Probably.
Like from the snowman anyways. The rest of it's just kind of like, yeah, extra stuff.
I mean, remaxed out my invincibility feathers. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
I think that Jiggy was up on top of this snowman hat.
It's safe for
Waza!
I don't remember what prevented him from it not being safe. Maybe it was the snowman.
Probably the snowmans. Yeah. Also, Waza is a very British sounding name to me.
Watsa?
Just anything with multiple Z's in it just sounds like, yep, that is a British person. This is the abbreviation of a name of a British person.
This seems like, you know what this place looks like, TFP? It looks like the perfect spot to pause the game, and we should probably end the video.
It does. That makes sense. Thanks for watching this episode, this Hyper Hexagon episode of Banjo-Kazooie.
Goodbye.
Join us next time when we stop having the snowman stare into your soul.
That's not gonna. It's just gonna start staring your soul forever. Sorry. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.